And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Achua is out there with Sabonis, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. And for Cleveland, Allen is out there with Wade. Then it's Mitchell, then it's Harden, and it's Tyson in at the small forward.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Count that bucket. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If 1 or 2 guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Here's Westbrook following the...
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Harden looking it over. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 7 points.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now, here's Mitchell. We saw him with 29 points last game. Three-pointer, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Sabonis sends the pick for DeRozan. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
A three-pointer off the mark. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Levine with it, now defended by Mitchell. Here's Sabonis.
Guys with great hops.
Here's Tyson, back to Harden. Knocks down the 3-ball. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here.
Clifford at the small forward position. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Monk. James Harden picking up that last basket. On the wing, Levine. Sacramento moving it around. Clifford can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Floats one. Against contact, Harden makes it work inside.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Cleveland. Advantage in 1 series.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they'd probably say they'd expect to be a little higher in the standings at this point, but you can't get too down if you're them. They're still knocking on the door with an opportunity to get that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Hunter's checked in for Sacramento.
Number 15, DeAndre Hunter.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Puts it up from 12. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Pass to Tyson. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Harden outside. Out to Wade. From downtown. And another three for Cleveland.
When you are playing with a facilitator like James Harden, you always have to be ready to shoot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Sabonis, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And they pick up two.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
DeMar DeRozan does a little of everything, folks. He's known as a scorer, but make no mistake, this guy can pass it and he can board it. This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And so it's Cleveland holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Cavaliers. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Harden out there with Mitchell. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Westbrook finds Achua. Westbrook with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Levine, that's good. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in.
By Levine.
Yeah, this guy, when Levine gets to the cup, he's going up strong. That's nicely done.
The three from Harden, and another three for Cleveland.
They're a D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Sacramento. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've been shockingly ineffective this season. I don't know if anyone thought they'd have this much of a struggle, but the chemistry's been horrible.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together. And it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Substitution on the court.
Mitchell against Levine. Here's DeRozan. And he converts the layup.
Well, the unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
Nance against Sabonis. Here's Tomlin. Carries it from three-point range. Tomlin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lets it go from deep. Nance gets the rebound. Cleveland leading by 22. Mitchell outside. Over Levine. And it's Mitchell missing. Now here's DeRozan. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that. Right before the...
James Harden getting it done for the Cavaliers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Kings. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Achua. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Pass to Levine. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Driving the lane. The shot is good.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
Wade outside. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Harden. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. To the inside. It's deflected.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Here's DeRozan from the inbound. Sabonis hustles for the rebound and guides it back in. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Timeout called, Cleveland. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, James Harden.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And the three ball is good. Harden's got 39.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here is Harden. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Stevens, the pass to Hunter. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set to stay.
And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris...